Have you ever noticed this? You finally fall asleep. You're warm, comfortable, maybe even dreaming a little. And then suddenly you wake up. Your leg feels tight. Your hip aches. Your lower back is stiff. Maybe there's a dull pull in your groin or thigh. You turn, you stretch, you sigh. And just like that, your sleep is gone. If you're over 60, this happens to millions of people every single night. But here's the surprising part. It's often not your mattress, not your pillow, not even your bladder. It might be one small, tight muscle that most people have never even heard of. And today, I'm going to show you a simple 2-minute exercise that can gently relax that muscle and help you sleep deeper, longer, and more comfortably, starting tonight. Hi, friend, and welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is all about simple, safe, science-backed ways to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent as you age. Nothing complicated, nothing extreme, just small habits that actually work in real life. Now, sleep, that's one of the biggest struggles I hear about from folks in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s. You go to bed tired, but you wake up stiff, sore, or restless. And the next day, everything feels harder. Your energy drops, your mood dips, even simple chores feel heavy. What many people don't realize is that sometimes the problem isn't inside your head or your sleep schedule. Sometimes it's your muscles quietly pulling your body awake. Today, we're going to talk about one specific muscle, the one that often causes nighttime tension, and I'll walk you through an easy 2-minute movement that you can do right beside your bed. No equipment, no sweating, no getting on the floor, just gentle relief. Let's take this step by step.
First, let's talk about what's really happening. There's a deep muscle inside your body called the hip flexor, especially one called the psoas muscle. Now, don't worry about the name. Just think of it like this. It's the muscle that connects your lower back to your hips and legs. It helps you walk, stand, and lift your knees. But here's the thing most people don't realize. When this muscle gets tight, and it often does after 60, it pulls on your lower back and hips all night long, and that tension can literally wake you up. Let me explain why. 1. Why this muscle gets tight after 60. As we get older, we sit more. We sit for breakfast, we sit to watch TV, we sit in the car, we sit reading, and sitting keeps this hip muscle shortened all day. When a muscle stays short for hours and hours, it forgets how to relax. So at night, instead of resting, it stays slightly contracted. Imagine trying to sleep while someone gently tugs on your lower back all night. That's what your body feels. I remember a viewer named Tom from Ohio who wrote to me. He said he'd wake up every night around 3 a.m. with an aching back and tight hips. He thought it was just old age, but once he started loosening this muscle each evening, he slept straight through for the first time in years. Sometimes it's that simple. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Tight hips don't just cause pain. They also trigger your nervous system.
2. How tight muscles keep your brain alert. When a muscle is tight, your brain reads that as stress. And stress tells your body, stay awake, be ready. So even if you're exhausted, your body never fully relaxes. It's like sleeping with one eye open. Your heart rate stays slightly higher. Your breathing stays shallow. You toss and turn. This is why some people say, I sleep, but I don't feel rested. Relaxing this deep muscle sends the opposite signal. It tells your brain, you're safe. You can let go. And that's when real sleep happens. So let's talk about the solution, because this is the part you've been waiting for. 3. The simple 2-minute exercise. All right, picture this. You're standing beside your bed or holding the back of a chair for balance. You step one foot back, like a small lunge. Not deep, not athletic, just comfortable. Your front knee bends a little. Your back leg stays straight.
Now gently tuck your hips under like you're trying to stand tall. You should feel a soft stretch in the front of the hip on the back leg. No pain, just a gentle pull. Then you breathe. Slow inhale through your nose, slow exhale through your mouth. Hold for 30 seconds, switch sides. That's it. That's the whole exercise. Nothing fancy. But here's the magic. Breathing while stretching tells the muscle to release instead of fight. Do both sides twice, 2 minutes total. Most people feel looser immediately. And when you do this before bed, your hips stop tugging on your back all night. Simple works, especially at our age. Now, let's talk about another important factor, because stretching alone isn't the whole story.
4. When to do it for best results. Timing matters. If you stretch at noon but sit all evening, the muscle tightens again. The sweet spot is right before bed. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You're preparing your body for sleep. Many people keep it simple. Change into pajamas, turn off the lights, do the 2-minute stretch, then straight to bed. Your body starts associating that stretch with relaxation. Over time, just doing the movement makes you sleepy. It becomes a bedtime signal. Pretty neat, right? 5. Small daily habits that keep it loose. Here's something gentle but powerful. During the day, try standing up every 30 to 40 minutes. Just walk around the house, stretch your legs, grab water. Even 1 minute helps. Your hips were designed for movement, not chairs. A woman named Carol told me she started standing during TV commercials. Simple trick, but her stiffness dropped by half. Sometimes it's not big workouts that change your life. It's tiny habits repeated daily. Now here's something most people overlook.
6. Breathing and relaxation. This muscle is deeply connected to breathing. Shallow breathing keeps it tight. Slow belly breathing relaxes it. So when you're lying in bed, try this. Place one hand on your belly. Breathe in slowly so your belly rises. Breathe out long and slow, like you're fogging up a mirror. 5 breaths. That's it. It tells your whole body it's safe to sleep. You'd be surprised how fast this works. 7. Consistency beats intensity. Let's keep this real. You don't need hard workouts. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to push through pain. After 60, gentle and consistent wins every time. 2 minutes daily beats 1 hour once a week. Your body loves kindness. Treat it gently and it responds.
So let's bring it all together. If you're waking up stiff or restless at night, it might not be your mattress or your age. It might simply be a tight hip muscle pulling on your back and keeping your brain alert. By loosening that muscle with a simple 2-minute stretch, by standing a bit more during the day, by breathing slowly before bed, you give your body permission to rest. And better sleep means better mornings, more energy, less pain, more freedom to enjoy life. And that's what we all want, right? To wake up feeling good enough to enjoy the day. If this helped you, even a little, consider subscribing. I share simple, practical tips like this every week to help you stay strong, mobile, and comfortable at any age. And if you know a friend or family member who struggles with sleep or stiff hips, send this video to them. Sometimes one small change can make a big difference. All right, my friend, take care of yourself tonight. Try that stretch, and I'll see you in the next video.